Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Kim with Kim's Inspired Life. I shared with you that last month when my daughter-in-law was visiting from Denver, she decided to clean out my pantry. She loves to clean out my pantry. Here she is. This is Fiona, married to our older son, Logan. She is an organizer. Oh my gosh, guys, if you went into her kitchen, she has everything just so organized so nicely. So she loves to come and share her skills with me and clean out our pantry when she's here. So the first thing she does is she takes out everything that has expired or just looks like it's been in there a while, or if it's just a little bit of something. And she likes to organize the cans all together and all the baking goods together. And she pulled out a lot of stuff, which you'll see over here. There's empty boxes, there was empty containers. And so after she was gone, and I thought, okay, let me look at all these empty containers that I have and see if there's things that I can put back in them. And do we like everything the way she put it, or should we move things? One of the things is the cereal boxes. Our grandkids that live here in town like to eat cereal, and so we thought, let's move these cereal boxes down so that they can reach the cereal boxes by themselves. And then I like to have my baking things maybe all together on one side. Raleigh's used to having what he needs to find in certain places. I wanted to move some of those cookbooks and get rid of some of the cookbooks and kind of go through them a little bit more. I did move some over onto the shelf, which I had been wanting to do for a while. And so that got done. And then I needed to organize, the food coloring, the cupcake liners. And so I thought, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put them in those plastic containers. I'm going to use those empty containers that she had left for me. So, and then that green container, I just wanted it out of the pantry altogether. So while I was doing that, Raleigh took this bag of pancake mix that we get from Costco. He put it in smaller bags, which was great because we had been wanting to do that. And then I went up and got my label maker out of my craft room, and I started to label containers, which there were several containers that needed to be labeled. And then I ran out of tape because my grandson Killian loves to use my label maker all the time. I did move the cereal over to a container where the kids can fit. Raleigh does like these things kind of in containers on the side of the pantry. We just changed them around just a little bit. Put the beans and pasta, together. And so Fiona had done a great job, and I just appreciate her coming into our pantry and just getting me motivated and getting us organized. All of these containers right here, she put all of those organized, all of the spices and all of those. We put it on the other side of the pantry just because we're used to having it there. I like to have my flour and sugar and all that, baking items, and cereal, oatmeal, cream of wheat, all of that in one area. So we did move that. This brown basket you kind of see that's empty right now, I can't remember what she put in there, but that's where we like to put our potatoes. We don't have any potatoes right now. And then crackers, we like to have all those together and then at a place where the kiddos can reach them. In these containers, I've shared this on my channel before when I actually first organized these and put all of my cookie cutters in there. And then these red containers just have bags, which, we need sometimes. And there's more cookbooks in here that I did not go through. And then I have some plastic plates that I use when we're entertaining that I left there. And then again, more snacks on the bottom when the kids come over. A couple of tablecloths that don't fit in the shelf in the laundry room, I put on this shelf as well. I do have a container of Christmas items, and then all of those, I probably could get rid of some of those placemats that are right there, but for now, I'm just going to leave them in there. And my rolling pin, which I love, our roaster, which we use a few times a year, And then our rice is in that plastic container on the left. And so bread maker, which I haven't used in years, which I keep saying I'm going to get rid of and get a newer model because I've had that for probably 20 years. And then some cake mixes that we have that, and then some empty space. So you can see that it was so great that she cleaned the pantry up because now we do have some empty space, which we'll definitely use. And then chips and some other containers that I use when we're entertaining, I put there as well. So it's nice to have a cleaned out pantry, nice to have it organized, nice to have some areas that, we still have space and aprons hanging on the door. So I think we're good to go, and hopefully it'll stay like this for a while. Thanks for stopping by. Talk to you again soon.